on YouTube in a minute. Yo, Rihanna, you just waving your feet in the camera. That shit is funny. What's up, chat? We are live. What are you talking about? Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Bow.
Togetherness. Huh? No, never mind. Forget I said it. If you
Yo, Zootopia is really just
haven't seen the
like when I was younger, I did not peep, bro. I did not peep because I wasn't looking at it like I don't know, bro. I wasn't looking at it. I was looking at it, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Most that I remember from that shit was the gorilla being locked up in a pen. That's the most. Yeah, y'all probably like, what the fuck is he talking about, bro? A fucking ad popped up for fucking Zootopia. The fuck? Forgot about that shit. That shit crazy. Pretty sure I am live. That don't make sense. Hold on. Nigga, they could have did any other way. .com, bro. Your stream is fired. Just add Peaky. What, bro? Stop commenting. Dumb shit on my live. The fuck is you doing? Oh, that's not even my. I'm reacting to myself. That's what. Hey, I'm tripping. Oh. To my iPhone. NVIDIA GeForce, NVIDIA 5070 Ti. Yeah, that shit is real bad. That shit is real bad. Yo, the Predator is absolutely sick, man.
But he has been under a federal investigation for 2 years.
What? There was a cuff'em shooting?
All right, so now we got. What's the word, Rena? Yo, what's the word?
No, I'm a bad time of your You said you treat you way better than I treat you. That's
What? That's word to. No, like, dad. I feel like you speak your mind. That's why I respect you. You said a lot of you say shit a lot of people want to say. You feel me?
Yeah, you know, I just be off the drink the trips.
You be smacked.
I be.
You be.
Yo, what
So it's
happened to
been over 9 months
Vitaly?
since
He's fucking back, chat. I don't even know.
So it has been over 9 months since OG YouTuber turned IRL streamer Vitaly was detained over in the Philippines, essentially for
Bro, that's the OG. Like the OG.
being a public nuisance over there and harassing multiple people, including several police officers.
I have a very important question for you. Can I shove this up your booty? The shots are kicking in.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Vitaly went to the wrong country.
Huliin mo yan. Huliin mo yan. He's not chasing me.
I know.
This was a
Yo,
situation
nah,
they
that's
took
so
very
bad.
seriously,
I
and
don't
this
know
man,
why I
John Vic
laughed. That was
Marula,
not
made it
funny.
his personal mission
That
to
was
ensure
not
that
funny.
Vitaly would learn his
It was
lesson.
not funny.
no, mommy, I'm gonna get arrested.
Really trying to make an example out of the streamer.
It's clear he will not be deported just like that.
Oh no, hindi talaga we made a conscious decision not to have him deported.
And not only that, he may just move to another Asian country and do the same thing, right? For his content.
And things would only get much worse for him after Vitaly showed zero remorse during the press conference regarding his freedom,
Yo, nah.
choosing multiple
Why the fuck is this nigga smiling so hard? Like, yo, bro. You could be stuck there forever, bro.
times to make a mockery of both Ramula and their entire justice system.
Vitaly
Yeah, yeah. Good evening. Okay, here's your Miranda rights. Okay?
Sir.
You have the right to remain silent.
Di po namin siya i-deport. Mananagot siya sa batas dito sa Pilipinas.
And even giving himself a round of applause when they presented some of his nuisance clips in court.
Yo, he's just tight. Nah. Yo, bro, this is like a GT. They should add Vitaly into GTA 5. I mean, GTA 6. What am I talking about? They should. Vitaly in GTA 6 would be fucking
Now after this, we did not hear much besides the fact that Vitaly was moving around their jail system. There were images that alluded to the idea that he got baptized while in the pen, and we mainly knew that the living conditions in these types of facilities are historically unhygienic, overcrowded, and in general absolutely horrific. To make matters even worse for him, both the US and Russia made it very clear that they would not be accepting Vitaly as a deportee from the Philippines, meaning he was like Tom Hanks in the movie Terminal, a man without a true place to go. And so for the greater part of the last 6 months, it has really been nothing but radio silence on the Vitaly front. But now all this time later, we finally have an update, as recently around a week ago, there were rumors that something horrible had happened to Vitaly. Some speculated that his hands was actually cut off while in the Filipino jail, but that turned out to be a total hoax, as we now have new images and video of this clown. So basically, this is what Vitaly is looking like now.
clown.
As
This GOAT. I don't give a fuck what you say. Vitaly is the GOAT, bro. I don't give a fuck what he do wrong. I'ma stand by him.
you guys can see, he is now sporting a pretty big beard as well as some really long hair. Does anyone else feel like he kind of has some
Unless he's doing like, unless it was like rape, bro. That's it.
king action going on? Here's an alternate angle for you guys. As y'all can see, the hair is kind of twirling down the back of his neck. And to me, it's quite obvious that the last 9 months did some serious damage to this guy. And here is the footage from the press conference yesterday, where Romula would announce the deportation of Vitaly. And I'll tell you guys something, he is not coming back to America. And obviously, they're almost exclusively speaking Filipino here, but I did provide the English translation for you guys.
Una po ang pag-deport kay Vitaly Sobereski, yung Russian vlogger na nakulong for harassment dito sa BGC. He has served out his sentence. He is now on queue for deportation back to Russia.
So as you guys could see there, Romula basically announced that Vitaly would be getting deported back to his home country of Russia. Or as far as we know, Vitaly no longer has any real ties to that nation. I don't think he has any family there. His mother currently resides in the US.
Shut up, Chad. Stop scaring my mom. I'm not going to jail. I'm literally gonna have fun, talk to girls, eat some ice cream. I'm not doing anything fucking. Mom, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just hyping up with a Chad.
So yes, while it is a big win for him that he is finally free, I don't really know what type of life he plans to lead over there. Nor do I think he would be allowed to come back into America anytime soon, which is obviously going to affect his career online. I'll tell you guys about that in a second.
Salamat po, Secretary Remulla. Ang process po ng deportation sa Bureau of Immigration is nag-issue na po ng deportation order against Vitaly Sobereski, ang Board of Commissioners. Ang pag-deport sa kanya ay subject to clearances ng NBI at saka yung courts kung saan siya nagkaroon ng kaso.
Bro, he looked like a monster, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They turned Vitaly into a beast. That nigga grew like at least 4 inches. Maybe everybody in the Philippines is like 5'2" though.
Actually, the guy is saying that his various cases in the Philippines are now closed, and so the deportation process should commence from here. Although he does claim that they are still trying to coordinate the exact place that Vitaly will go.
Co-coordinate na rin po kami sa pagde-deport na lugar niya, yung bansa niya, which is Russia. Si Vitaly po ay US green card holder, pero Russian citizen. So ang normal process niya na hindi yung country of residence, kundi yung passport of origin. Ang passport niya po ay galing sa Russia, kaya doon po ang processing.
So he can still go back to the US.
And he makes another really interesting point here is that Vitaly does have a green card here in America, but obviously his origins reside in Russia where he is still a citizen as well.
Let this be a reminder to all our visitors here in the Philippines that we always welcome tourists and visitors. We treat them with respect, we accept them, and we expect them to follow the same rules as we follow the same rules when we travel.
Fact.
We have no ill feelings against Vitaly. He has served this time and he has shown his remorse, and he is now a free man when he goes back to Russia.
And just look at the pure seriousness in Vitaly's face this time around. We don't know what types of things he's seen, if the guy has literally been pissed on, how many bugs he consumed, how many nights he cried on the bare chest of another foreign man while they packed them in those cells like some damn sardines.
So thank you very much.
He's like, get the fuck out of my sight. And honestly, he did make a clear example out of Vitaly. I think he kind of got what he wanted in this situation, while also not allowing it to go on for years and years and years, because I do think that that would have been a little excessive at that point. And I will say in the end, I do think that this was a pretty fair sentencing for Vitaly, as he essentially fucked around and found out. And here's where things could get really interesting for Vitaly, as we speculate what life could possibly look like for him back in Russia.
Crazy about this, bro. I never knew he was Russian, bro. I'm so fucking slow.
Russia, and how living there would affect his career online. They say that he's apparently going back to Moscow. Now, I wasn't aware of this, but in regards to streaming in Russia, and specifically IRL streaming, there is apparently all types of restrictions. Yes, you can IRL stream in Russia, but expect significant major restrictions, like no monetization on YouTube, which I was not aware of, potential blocks on major Western apps, and you also have to be mindful that some live content is restricted, including TikTok. And honestly, I didn't know any of this, that Instagram and Facebook are blocked, Like I said, no TikTok live streaming. Has to be up to his usual antics, you know, basically being a dipshit out in public. Then over in Russia, there were strict internet censorship and laws against disseminating hostile content, which was pretty much what Vitaly has made his entire career, whether it be the OG pranks, the spicy content, the predator catching that he was doing for around a year before he got into this trouble, and now obviously with the nuisance streams. But either way, we're gonna have to see what happens to Vitaly from here. I mean, personally, I'm glad that the guy didn't like pass away or just disappear. And like I said, I do think that he spent like a pretty equitable amount of time in jail for the shit that he did. But y'all let me know what you guys think about this situation down below. As always, also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing.
Free Vitaly, bro.
But as you guys...
Free Vitaly.
It's been a little while since my last video covering Pokemon card related crime, and that's not because things have started to slow down. It's not looking any better. In fact, I'd argue it continues to get worse. And I just thought, you know what, let's take a peek, see what's going on here, and I'll show you two of the most recent break-ins where thieves made off with hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Pokemon cards, including one of them, an armed robbery where one of these fucking degenerate fungus worms actually brought a gun into the Pokemon establishment and then started breaking the cases while pointing the gun at employees and people that were just in the area.
You see it right here, caught on camera, a person smashing through an Everett gaming store, stealing thousands of dollars worth of Pokemon cards and other collectibles.
So this one was a classic smash and grab where this gentle sir busted through a window and then went to the Pokemon card display case and tried to kick it with his leg to break the glass, but he's so fucking weak and pathetic he couldn't do that. So then Goober here, Secret Agent Shitstain, had to retreat through the window to grab an axe to actually get into the display.
So these motherfuckers are doing a fucking armed robbery for a goddamn Lechonk or a fucking Charizard V-Star? Come on. Come on. Y'all are bugging out here now. Y'all are bugging out here now.
Display case because his noodle arms and his paper mache legs weren't cutting it.
You can see
y'all are doing that shit for $15 car. Let me stop.
Where a thief smashed through to get inside this Everett gaming store, and this isn't the only store in Western Washington that's picking up thousands of dollars worth of damages while thieves take off with cards worth thousands more.
Card shops have to be getting robbed more often than gas stations and jewelry stores combined
You know
at this
how hard
point.
it is to get an expensive card, though? Like, most of the scalpers, bro, them shits is fake. I don't give a fuck. They capping, bro. They embezzling, bro. Because most of them boxes, I guarantee they already picked all the best cards out of them shit. So what they claiming is worth is not even what it's worth. Because most shops do that shit anyways, bro. You're never gonna get the best card unless you went online and ordered that shit from Pokemon. You know what I'm saying?
These
like,
fucking freaks continue to just burglarize local card shops, which, mind you, the majority of the time are just family-owned and operated businesses, in order to steal their products to scalp it online for like $5 worth of profit. It's so
bro, this is literally what I'm talking about.
Fucking absurd.
A surveillance video from Mugu Games last Thursday shows someone breaking in the store and trying to make off with valuable Pokemon cards. Which we see this person was willing to go great lengths for.
Went back outside, grabbed an axe is what it looked like. Came in, smashed the window, grabbed some stuff.
If you saw the news, but Fox News is claiming President Trump.
Yo, you know what's crazy? If they had rare cards in those glass cases, oh, they're fucking retarded. At the end of the day, you gotta treat that shit like it is jewelry. At the end of the day, what do jewelry stores do when they lock up a valuable piece? If you have a $5,000 card sitting on in your fucking glass, to be honest, yeah, you deserve it to get taken.
Declining in the polls.
By me.
President Trump responded.
Owner Michael Doran says in total, over $40,000 worth of Pokemon cards were stolen.
Just pieces.
$30,000 worth of Pokemon cards. So they did get some shit.
Shit, man. It actually infuriates me seeing just how common this has become with these card shops being burglarized. If I was a local card shop owner at this point, I'd be booby-trapping this bitch like it's Home Alone. I'd be having all kinds of traps that I'd activate at night when closed. Bro, you know, like a boxing glove pops out of every window if it gets like broken into. fart spray deploys if the glass is broken, like all kinds of shit. Like a giant log comes through and just blasts them or something. And then probably what I would also do, and what I imagine a lot of card shops are going to start doing, is I would never put any real product in the displays. I would only put proxies in there to
I'm a fucking genius, chat. That's all I gotta
represent the actual merchandise. I would keep the real cards separate, because at this point you cannot have real product on display in these shops. These locations are constantly being broken into.
Dorn says this isn't new.
We've been broken into 4 times. We've been armed robbed once. We've had multiple snatch and grabs of thousands of dollars worth of product.
And his store isn't the only one in Washington this week cleaning up thousands of dollars worth of damage.
I was watching it in real time. It's a little frustrating and a little scary. Have some dude, you know, grabbing all the stuff off the shelves.
Again, like I said, it's extremely
grabbing all the
common.
fucking Pokemon cards. Yep. That's crazy. That is fucking nuts. Personally. Like, bro. I gotta go pee. I gotta go pee. Be right back.